Hey guys, Abomination9 here. We're back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and of course the new set, Guardians of Rock, has come out. It's a mini box, and notice there's a new icon here, which I thought was interesting, so I made sure that sit on the screen so we didn't lose this. So, we're gonna look at our deck real quick, as usual, which I'm actually have been rocking something pretty meta. Well, not necessarily meta, it's like a jank version of the meta deck or whatever. It's a not a metaphysical, Subterra deck, Subterra jank, because I'm pretty sure this is like super all over the place compared to what people are normally playing, but I got two of these guys because I have two of them. I only have one of these because I only have one of them, and then two of these guys, two of these guys, two of these guys, three Des Lacuda, and then three Golem Sentries, and Spike Shield Chains, in replace of Subterra Final Battle. Desert Sunlight, because I only have one. I probably would use more of them. Potentially even replace these Faint Plans with Desert Sunlight. But pretty much just the traps or whatever I can conjure up that combos with the Subterra stuff. So yeah, just typical Subterra stuff. Very janky. But let's check out this new box, which I always wanted to make a rock deck, so hopefully we can get something going here. And we have 4,500 gems, which I hope that's enough. I'm pretty sure that is enough. I don't think that is I'm pretty sure you only need 4,000, right? Or do you need 5,000? I keep forgetting if you actually need 5,000 to open up a mini box now if it's just 4, because I could have sworn it was 3, but maybe it was 4 and now it's 5. Either way, it doesn't matter. And I haven't really looked too much at these cards. Some of them are old, as you can see. These 4 down here from previous sets. We're just going to jump right in, see if we can get something going. I would like to make a magnet deck eventually. Like a good one. I haven't made a magnet deck before, but it's not like it was any good or anything. Just standard. Celestial Sword Eidos. This card is treated as a normal arms card. The equipped monster gains 500 attack when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can target one Guardian Eidos you control. It gains 500 attack for each banished monster. Okay, so Atos, I mean, is a monster that's already... Well, I don't know if Eidos isn't in the game. I guess it's in this box now? I'm not very... Noble Arms. Why is this a Noble Arms card? A Horn of Light. Increase the defense of a monster equipped with this card by 800 points. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, if you pay 500 life points, this card returns to the top of your deck. Old Trash, Rock Bombardments, and one rock monster from your deck to the graveyard and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. This is okay. It seems like it's trash at first glance, but Delta, I'm pretty sure Delta wants you to have your magnets in the trash so that you can summon out Valkyrian or whatever his name is. So you use this just to get your magnets in the trash, and then while hitting for 500, and then summon Valkyria with Delta. I'm pretty sure that's how Delta works. We can go check that out later. I probably should have thrown together a magnet deck before doing this so we could look at them, but oh well. Magnet conversion. This guy is the only magnet I don't have. I have 3 of every other magnet, I'm pretty sure, but this dude. I don't even have one of this guy, I don't think. Target up to 3 level 4 lower magnet warrior monsters in your graveyard, add them to your hand during either player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one of your banished level 4 or lower magnet type warriors. Special summon it, so... I think when Delta summons Valkyria, it banishes them, so this card could be used to get them back. Orikalikos Shun Oros. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. If a normal summon monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card gains 1,000 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Face up level 4 normal monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. It's okay, I guess. Nothing crazy. Tyrant Burst Dragon. Must be special summoned with the Fang Critias using a Tyrant Wing, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. You can target one face-up monster you control. Equip this target or monster to that target. It gains 400 attack and defense. It also can make 3 attacks during each battle phase. Mana Conversion again, or Calicos again. Dogu. The end phase of this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there by a opponent's card effect. This turn, while in your possession, you can add from your deck to your hand one monster with a different level from the monster you control, and the monsters in your graveyard. You can only use the effect of Dogu once per turn. Reaper Scythe, Dredge Scythe, equipped only to a Guardian Dread Scythe. It gains 500 attack for each monster in the graveyard. Guardian Dread Scythe. The only Dread Scythe I know is that stupid bug. Does this go to that bug? Is that who this is talking about, or is there cards in here that are called Dread Scythe? Dogu, Triamed, or Triamed Hunter, which we have the Triamed. Is it a spell or a trap? Trap card, I think, which I think you use in the Magnet deck because it can bring back Banished, I think. If a field spell card is face up on the field, you can normal summon one rock type monster in addition to your normal summon / set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can target one Triad field spell in your field zone, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, activate one Triad field spell card from your deck with a different name. This is a quick effect. Triamid Dancer. Once per turn, you can target one Triamid card in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, all rock type monsters you control gain 5 attack and defense. That is a permanent effect because it does not say. Wait, does it say? No, yeah, it doesn't say until the end of turn, so permanent effect there. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can target one Triamid field spell card in your field zone, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, activate one spell card, field spell card from your deck with a different name. So same effect as the other guy. Minamushi Warrior is just trash fodder for the deck, for the box. It seems like there's a lot of fodder. They think they really didn't know what they were doing with this box. Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny. Legendary Knight Timaeus, Legendary Knight Cretias, and Legendary Knight Hermos. Must be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above card you control to the graveyard and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Don't need poly. So it's an Exceed kind of thing. Unaffected by other card effects once per battle. Unaffected by other card effects. Okay, so he's indestructible. Once per battle, I mean. The card battles during damage calculations in either player's turn. You can make this card's attack become equal to the attack of the monster on the field with the highest attack, your choice, if tied. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon 3 Legendary Knight monsters from your hand, deck, and or graveyard, ignoring their summoning conditions. He's pretty good if you can get him out, I guess. Minamushi, the Eye of Timaeus, again, or not again, but is always treated as a legendary dragon. Timaeus, target one Dark Magician monster you control, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists that monster on the field as a fusion material. Using it as a fusion material, you can only activate one the Eye of Timaeus per turn. Interesting that this combos with Dark Magician. I'm kind of confused. Target one Dark Magician you control. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists that monster on the field as fusion material, using it as the fusion material. You can only activate one Eye of Timaeus per turn. That sounds like turn Dark Magician into a buffed fusion monster by only sacrificing Dark Magician. Like summon Dark Paladin for free. Just get rid of the Dark Magician and Timaeus. Like, that sounds like what this is. Are people going to start running Dark Magician Timaeus? A Triamed King Golem. It's a field spell. A rock type monster on the field gain 500 attack. A Triamed monsters you control battles, your opponent cards, and effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step. Okay, cool. Some golem stuff. Ancient golem stuff. This face-up card in the field zone is sent to the graveyard. You can special summon one Triomad monster from your hand. You can only use the effect of Triomad King Golem once per turn. So, slap this down, slap the guy down, or any of the Triomads who dump field spells, use that effect, special summon another monster, put another field spell down, and just keep chaining nonsense, it seems like. We have triple creeps, wink explosions here. No glints, no faces though. Rocket Hermos Cannon must be special summoned with the Claws of Hermos using a war type monster and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If this card is special summoned, target one other face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to it. It can make a second attack during each battle phase. Also, if it attacks a defensive monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. There was Rocket Dude in the back of that. I just noticed. There was a silhouette of Rocket Warrior, whatever his name is, Exode, Master of the Guard. So this is a Exodia clone. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by tributing one Sphinx monster. Sphinx is very loose, because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of cruddy Sphinx monsters. I don't know what specifically it wants as that. Each time an Earth monster is flip summoned, while this card remains face up on the field, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. So, tribute a Sphinx, slap down Exode, and then start slapping down some Subterra somehow. Triomad King Golem. Just keep flipping them until you burn your opponent to death. Hyper Defense. Time Magic Hammer, and there's a different dude silhouetted in the back here who I'm not familiar with. Must be special summoned by the claws, using a spellcaster, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card is special summoned, target one other face-up monster on the field, equip this card to it. At the start of the damage step, if the face-up monster on the field... At the start of the damage step, if it battles an opponent's monster, you can roll a 6-sided die and banish that monster until the standby phase of the 9th turn after the effect's activation and being the result. We have the Dread Scythe, Tyrant Burst Dragon once again. Oh, we got some Hyglos on this. The Fang of Critias, or Critias. It's treated as legendary Critias. Send one trap card from your hand or the field to the graveyard. That target that is listed on the fusion monster that can only be special summoned with the Fang of Critias. If that card is set, reveal it. Then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck. You can only activate the Fang of Critias per turn. One Critias per turn. These cards seem like they're super weird. Elephant Statue of Disaster, Legendary Knight Critias. Okay, here's the guy himself. Cannot be normal summon or send. Must be special summoned with Legend of Heart. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up spell or trap card on the field, banish that target. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can target one trap card in your graveyard, set that target. That set card can be activated during this turn. Okay, blow up a back row, and when he's attacked, slap down a trap and pop at the same turn. Cool. Claw of Hermos. It's treated as legendary Dragon Hermos, and one monster from hand or fields to his graveyard of the type that is listed on the fusion monster that can only be special summoned with the Claw of Hermos. Then special summon the fusion monster from your extra deck. You can only activate one Claw of Hermos per turn. Legendary Critias. Goddess Bow. Can be summoned with Hermos using a warrior type. And cannot be special by other ways. So this card is special summoned. Target one other face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to it while equipped to that monster. By this effect, negate the first effect activated by your opponent during each battle phase. Also, after that, the equipped monster can make a second attack during the battle phase. So I don't know what to make of this. This just all seems like nonsensical trash that is probably really good, but you have to do some galaxy brain stuff with. Like, definitely you can break the game, I think, with these spells. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like you can break the game with these if you do some janky stuff. Like, I think there is some jank you can pull off with these three cards. It's just, you're gonna have to do a lot of thinking, which makes the box look like trash with just glancing if you don't actually know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like. So nothing special in that first 10 packs. Legend of Heart. Pay 2,000 life points and tribute one warrior type monster. Banish up to 3 legendary dragon spell cards with different names from your hand or graveyard. And if you do special summon that many legendary monsters with different names from your hand, deck, or graveyard, you can only activate 1 Legend of Heart per turn. This probably, again, has some jank that you can do with it. Timaeus again, the Knight of Destiny. Another Trimid King Golem. Wow, seriously, Minimusho. Ekibo, Drakmord. The equipped monster cannot attack. Destroy the equipped monster at the end of its controller's second turn. After this card is activated at that time, this card is returned to the owner's hand. So it's a better... technically a better, Cursed. Mask of the Accursed, or whatever. The Mask of the Accursed locks the monster down and hits him for 500 per turn, but Ekibyo gets rid of the monster eventually, stopping them from tributing it, but it's super slow. So it's... I don't know if you can really say it's better, but it gets rid of it and you get it back, so that you can put it on something else. It's still too slow for normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, back in the day maybe it'd be pretty good, but it's too slow now. But I did used to use Mask of the Accursed way back in the day. Trimid Hunter. Again, Triple Caribs, nothing else. Celestial Sword Ados, Elephant Statue of Disaster. Okay, this is Heracossphinx. Heracossphinx? I don't know. But it does have Sphinx in its name. Your opponent cannot select a face-down defensive monster as an attack target. Oof. I guess you could use this in Subterras. Triple Carib Wink Explosion. With some yellow glint. And some BAMs. So what do we got? If this is a super rare or ultra, it is either this guy, well, this entire 6 roll here. So 6 cards here and then 2 of these. So we got 8 options here. We got Time Magic Hammer, Tri-Mad Fortress. This is another field spell. All rock monsters gain 500 defense. Tri-Mad monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. As a face-up card in the field is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Tri-Mad monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use the effect of Tri-Mad Fortress once per turn. Tsukuyomi, which is a spirit card. You can see what spirit cards pretty much look like instantly by seeing them. I mean, you pretty much know a spirit card when you see them, is what I'm trying to say, because I saw this when I was looking through the reveal of the box, and I was like, yep, that's a spirit card for sure, and it definitely was a spirit. So, Tsukuyomi. Cannot be special summoned if the card is normal summoned or flip face up. Target one face up monster in the field. Change that target to face up to physical position once per turn during the end phase. This card was a normal flip summon. Return it to the hand. So it's okay. I don't think it's anything crazy. Triple Caribs. Minomushi again. Mystical Sands, a fusion fodder. Legendary Knight Timaeus, finally. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned with Legend of Heart, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up spell or trap card on the field, banish that target. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can target one spell card in the graveyard, set that target. So this guy wants to do spells. So again, blow up some back row. When he's targeted, set some back row. Which is okay. Got some blue glints on this. Drummond Fortress, Monk Fighter, Ekibyo, some yellow glints, Mystical Sand, Legend of the Heart again, and Legend Knight Hermos, finally. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned with Legend of Heart, and cannot be special summoned. But the ways when this card is special summoned, you can target one face up spell a trap card in the field, banish that target, so blow up some more back row once per turn, though face up is not good. Same thing with the other one. Face up cards aren't that great, because most things are being set, and you don't want to blow up any Ancient Gear stuff either. Once per turn, when this card is targeted for an attack, you can target an effect monster in your graveyard until the end phase of the next turn. This card's name becomes that target and replaces the effects with that target's original effects. Wait. Target an effect monster, I don't think that had to be specific. So, who was that, Hermos? You can use that with some stupid effect. Like, for some reason you have some crazy effect monster in the graveyard that does not want to be attacked. So if Hermos gets attacked, or whoever that guy's name is, I don't remember. If Hermos, I'm just referring to him as Hermos until I remember his name. If Hermos gets attacked with that effect monster's effect, proccing, it could really screw up your opponent. That could be a problem. I don't know if some people use some Galaxy Brain on that. Magnet Conversion, Reaper Scythe, Timaeus again. Legend of Heart, Triumphant Fortress, Hermos. Okay, yeah, Hermos. You can target one effect monster in your graveyard, so that's any effect monster. So yeah, some Galaxy Brain stuff I'm pretty sure can happen from that. Blue Glint on that. Monk Fighter, Legend of Heart, Exode, Master of the Guard once again. So all we got out of that was Tsukiyomi, which, I don't know. Not really getting too lucky, but I mean I have 8,000 gems, so we're gonna get everything in this box either way. This box doesn't really seem that great. Like, the last box, you had Metaphysicals, you had freaking Subterra, like, oof. Like, I don't know, you could never live up to that. Magnet Conversion, Red Eyes, Black Dragon Sword, what? Special summoned by Claws or Hermos, using a Dragon-type monster and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Is this some new Red Eye support again? More Red Eye support? This card special summon. Strike one other face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to it against 1,000 attack and 500 attack and... What? It gains 1,000 attack and 500 attack and defense for each Dragon-type monster on the field and in the graveyard. So you must... Cannot be special summon. So... You most likely have a Red Eyes on the field. So that's 500 attack and defense there. You probably have a Red Eyes thing in the graveyard because of how Red Eyes synergy blah 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 works. So this is pretty much just make a galactic sized Red Eyes. To just a giant brute just to swing over anything. Assuming you can protect it somehow. And then the Dogu. Triple Creeps. Magnet Conversion, Guardian, Dreadscythe. Okay, so this is who they were talking about. Cannot be normal summoned / sets, must be special summoned by its own effect, and cannot be special summoned in other ways. The Guardian Eidos is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summon, you can equip one Reaper Scythe, Dread Scythe from your deck to this card. You cannot normal or special summon monsters that, but you can normal set. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay, so it's a card that keeps coming back. It's okay, I guess. Another Rock Bombardment. Guardian Dreadscythe, Legend of Heart, Timaeus. Blue Glint on that. Canyon, which is an old field spell. Guardian Dreadscythe. Cryosphinx. When a monster is returned from the field to the owner's hand, the owner of the returned monster selects and sends one card in their hand to the graveyard. This is an earth or rock, but it combos well with wind monsters that like to do this, though the Guardian dude, Gate Guardian, or whatever it's called, I don't remember. It was in my Subterra deck, would combo with this guy pretty well. I'm pretty sure that guy is a rock, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to combo with him. Or the other Sphinx guys, because there are some big Sphinx guys that do that. Other than Statue of Disaster, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, Hierarcho Sphinx. Mystical Sand, Legend Knight Cratius, Triad Hunter. God, this deck is full of so much trash. Triple Creebs, Wink Explosion, into Blue Glint. Oh, and we got a Rex face. Not Rex, but Legend of Hearts, Tremid Kingdom Golem, or King Golem, and Guardian Atos, which is this card here. If you have no monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Wait, what? If you have no monsters in your graveyard, so turn 1, free. just a free 2500 on your turn 1? Why wouldn't you rock 3 of these? If you have no monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Period. Which, by the way, if you just throw this... For some reason, if you're playing Madolches, just throw this in Madolches. Whenever they get sent to the graveyard, they get shuffled back into the deck. You never have monsters in your graveyard. You can always special summon Guardian Ados in that kind of deck. Or turn 1 2500. Like, what's the catch? We're going to read the rest of this card, but what's the catch? You can send one of your equipped spell cards to the graveyard. Equip this card to the graveyard, then target up to 3 monsters in your opponent's graveyard, banish those targets, and if you do, this card can 5 attack for each monster banished by this effect until the end turn. There's no catch. Turn 1, you ain't got none in the graveyard, free Guardians Ados. Free. Free Ados. Like, what? Turn 1, free Ados. Why wouldn't you play 3? It's not a brick if you run 3, because it's... If you have no monsters in the graveyard, in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. And it doesn't say once per turn. Running 3 of these is not a brick. What? Like, am I just not reading this correctly? If you have no monsters in the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Again. Also, looks like my OBS is glitching for some reason. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Why is it freaking lagging? But, what? Run 3, and then if you brick all 3 of them in your hand, turn 1, it doesn't even matter. It's not even a brick. You have 3 2500s in turn 1. Like, what? And you're probably running equip spells too, so attach that good equip spell that came out a couple boxes ago. That gives you counters every time you attack or are attacked. Like, what? Hello? Konami? Like, am I gonna have to reset this box right now? Magnet Conversion, Triumphant Fortress, Timaeus. Okay, we gotta hurry up now. We're running pretty late on this recording. Monk Fighter, Spherius Lady. Okay, more fodder, Dogu, just to fill the box with trash. Mystical Sand, Monk Fighter, Cryosphinx. So what did we get in that? Just one of these, which honestly, you might as well reset the box. As long as I'm reading this correctly, slap this bad boy in freaking Hazes, if nothing else. Like, what? I mean, I know it's a wind monster, but come on, like, what? Free special summon? I'm gonna have to, like, see someone's face opening this on reaction, because I know, like, if I'm reading this card correctly, and I know this person well enough, from watching all their other videos, I'm pretty sure as soon as they see this card and they haven't read it before and they don't know what it does and they read that first line, they're going to be losing their mind. Nothing in the graveyard, special summon this for free. Like, what is that disgusting nonsense? So really, there's 30 packs now? No, this is 40, right? Yeah, I think this is 40. If I'm not crazy. Yeah, this is definitely 40, right? Hieroglyphs, Born of Light trash, Furious Lady trash, Hermos, Born of Light, Element Statue of Disaster, Revival Golem. The effect of Revival Golem can only be used once per turn. When this card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, activate one of these effects, special summon this card from the graveyard, add this card from the graveyard to the hand. So use the effect that the trap that sends a rock to the graveyard to inflict 500. Do that, hit him with 500, slap this boy onto the field, and you can slap him in defense, I'm assuming. It doesn't say put him in attack, so slap this bad boy in defense for 2100, and you're good to go. Triumphant Fortress, Fang of the Critias, Rock Bombardment. We've got a playset of Bombardment now. Open the Statue of Disaster, Orichalcos. Again, Dogu again for the 8,000th time. Monk Fighter, Rocket Hermos Canyon, Legendary Knight Hermos. God, this box is such oof. Guardian Dreadscythe Canyon, Rock Bombardment. Tribe Dancer, Elephant Statue of Disaster, Heriko Sphinx. Orichalcos, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, the Eye of Timaeus. Time Magic Hammer, Legend Heart, Legend Knight Hermos. Jesus Christ, this box, man. Triple Creebs, Wisdom Yellow, and your Jurassic. Bam, because I'm forgetting his name for some reason. Tyranno. I think Tyranno's in his name. Time Magic Hammer, Elephant Statue of Disaster, and Gamma, the Electro Magnet Warrior. This card is normal summon, special summon. You can special summon on 1 level 4 lower and magnetite warrior from your hand, except Gamma, the electromagnet warrior. You can only use the effect of Gamma Electromagnet Warrior once per turn. During your opponent's turn, you can tribute this card, special summon level 4 Magnet Warrior monster from your deck. This is a quick effect. Okay, because you don't really want to use Gamma, because Gamma doesn't combo into Valkyria. Unless there's some other big boy, which I'm assuming maybe this guy up here requires all the odd end Magnet Warriors. I don't know. So not bad. So 1 super rare. Jesus, like we're barely getting anything. But I mean, at least we got this. Jesus Christ, ADOS, man. New waifu, I guess. So yeah, 6. We've opened up 40 packs. We'll open up 50. And I guess, yeah, we do need 5,000 for this, because we're not going to make it, I don't think. Alright, Dancer, Celestial Sword ADOS, Exo the Master of the Guard. Triple Creeps there, I don't know if that was Explosion Art, Reaper Scythe, Dread Scythe, Fang of Critias, Revival Golem, cool, we get another one. Triple Creeps, no Glenthel. Claw of Hermos, Time Magic Hammer, Critias Sphinx. From Dancer, the Claw of Hermos, Tyrant Burst Dragon. Fang of the Critias, Revival Golem, cool, we got 3 of them. The combo with our 3 bombardments, Triad Hunter. Single Creep, Horn of Light, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, Legendary Knight Critus. Canyon, Triumphant Fortress, Revival Golem. Fang of Critias, Celestial Sword ADOS. Heracos Sphinx, Triple Creeps. Orcalicos, the Eye of Timaeus, Goddess Bow. And last but not least, Triple Creeps, no glitz. Horn of Light, Rock Bombardment, and Triamid King Golem. No super rare, no ultra rare, nothing at all. 50 packs. And not that much. We got 3 super rares out of 50 packs. We got 3 supers and that's it. Major oof. I mean, ADOS alone is enough to open this box. Like this, I feel like the rest of this box is absolute trash, but ADOS, oof. Like, Jesus Christ, ADOS. This guy might be good. I don't know. I haven't read his description, and I'm not going to yet. We'll read it whenever it comes to that. This guy might be good. Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior, might be good. Debris Dragon might be good. Berserkion, the Electromagnet Warrior, might be good. But the rest of these cards, like, again, a lot of the stuff might be big brain stuff, but or Galactic Brain. But oof, I think this is a good card. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, like major. Ooh, oh, Dark Magician. So this is what they want you to use Timaeus with. Amulet Dragon. We'll check this out probably tomorrow's video when we open another 40. I'm pretty sure those 10 packs won't have the rest of the ultras and supers in it, right? We couldn't possibly get screwed over like that, right, Konami? I'm pretty sure Konami's not going to screw us like that, are they? But yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about a bad box. It's just bad, but I always open up every box with all my accumulated gems over the month it takes for the new box to come out. I mean, I could just be dumb and don't know what I'm talking about. It's super good, but a lot of those cards just seem like oof or Galactic Brain plays, etc. Because I can see some of these Galactic plays, but it's just like, are people going to waste time setting up these Galactic plays? So, I don't know. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Golden Century is what I was talking about earlier with that sends cards to the hand, and it's a rock card to combo with the dude. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment if you do. See ya.